Um, Hello everybody, my name is Nguyen. I am presenting on my clip part 3 final submission for our MBA 2100 class. This is the introduction slide, so let's begin. So, see if I can make this work. Okay, hopefully you can see the screen. So the first part of the clip part 3 is exploring our personality type, particularly the MBTI one. I tested and I fell into the ISFP category, which is also called the adventurer type. The ISFP people are characterized as charming, sensitive to other people's feelings and needs, kind, encouraging, passionate, and spontaneous. That is according to the 16 Personalities website, which I found to be very true for my own personality description, like even before I took the test. So this is the mask development that I had. I don't know if you can see it, maybe put it a little bit closer. So essentially what I wanted was I wanted a mask that had the gray and gold colors, which if you go into the ISFP website, you will see that the adventurer type has colors gray and gold as their dominant colors. So I wanted a mask that had those colors, and I wanted the mask to only be on half of the face, because like the other face is supposed to be like I'm open and like I'm real, like I'm human. And then it generated this image here right here. And then I thought, well, it looks kind of bland. So I told it to add flowers and leaves and music notes. So you can see it here. Because I thought that those encompass the adventurer type and also my personality, which means flexibility, serenity, passionate, like nature, and being happy. But in this image, you can see that the outfit looks like it came from Japan in the 1800s, which really doesn't fit what I feel about myself. So I told it to update to a more modern outfit and color scheme, which you can see here. So now it has a more modern outfit, which matches what I think about myself. And it also has the gray and gold mask and the leaves and the flowers, which I think is an accurate description of me and the personality type. So that wraps the personality up. And then on the next one is the Enneagram results. I tested and I scored really low on everything else, but I scored really high on Peacemaker, this one, Individualist, which is this one, Enthusiast, which is this one, and Helper, which is this one. So words like peace, independent, free, passionate, kindness are words that are used to describe these traits in myself, which again I find to be very accurate. So in developing the mask, you can see here there's a similar theme going on. I wanted a mask that was gray and green and blue, which I think are very serene colors, like colors that make you feel relaxed. As you can see, I didn't do a very good job of incorporating all the colors. It looks very blue here. The mask only looks very blue. So I wanted it to revise, so the mask looks more green and blue here with a little bit of gray in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. And again, you can see the flower and leaves motif going on here in the first one and the second one, which that was intentional. And also you can see the the same problem happens, right? The outfit looks really old, so I updated it to be a more modern outfit. Um, but then again, I thought like, okay, I wanted to add like sunshine and like sun rays here to encapsulate like the free, independent, upbeat underground results that I fall into. If you recall, like I am peacemaker and helper, but I'm also enthusiast and individualist. So I felt like the sun and components encapsulated that. And the leaves and flowers do a good job of encapsulating the helper and the peacemaker. So I'm very happy with the final result here. You can see on the right. So on the topic of transpersonal psychology / journey, in the course we talked about transcendence and moments of awe, like you feel like an experience that's beyond yourself. I have had those moments in my life, and those moments were when I was in the snow skiing by myself. It was all those moments were when I was on a mountain. It was snowing. I was skiing. There was almost nobody around. The sun was not soft, fresh, like it's falling from the sky, and I felt a sense of like surrealness, like I was existing in another plane of existence, but like a really good one. So in the discussing transpersonal journey, that was what reminded me of. So, how do I make this slide go? Hang on. Oh, there you go. So you can see here in the first picture, I was trying to incorporate the colors gray and gold again from the previous themes, but also incorporate the snow backgrounds. I don't know if you can see, it may be hard to see on the screen, but there's snow falling here, which relates to the moments where I felt like I was transcended in the snow. But the same thing happened as the previous two masks that I was working on. Their outfit looks like it came from Japan in the 1800s, which I don't think I relate to. So I revised it to a more modern outfit. The snow is still there, but then I thought, why don't I incorporate what I actually look like when I'm experiencing these awe moments, which is this final picture here. The mask is still there. The snow is still there, but the outfit has changed from just regular outfit to a ski outfit. And this actually ski outfit looks exactly what my ski outfit looks like that I have right here in my house. Blue ski, blue helmet and goggles, because I like blue. So that's my mask to reflect on the transpersonal journey. So yeah. So finally, regarding the philosophy on leadership, I most relate to the democratic style of leadership, which generally means I value everybody's inputs. Everybody has the same say. Everybody gets to participate, and everybody feels heard and respected. That is my style of leadership, because as I talked about in my previous two masks, the first two masks, I tend to fall into like the kind, helpful, friendly, bubbly, upbeat person type. So I felt like the democratic style really fit into that, and that is actually the style that I use most when I am in a position of leadership in real life, like presentations or group projects. So the haiku poem that I wrote, empathy guides, calm courage, and clear vision change the world with care, I feel like encapsulates that philosophy very well. So to recap, We have talked about the MBTI personality type, which again, I am the ISFP or adventurer type, the Enneagram, and oh, I forgot to talk about my coping mechanism, which I'll mention very briefly because we're at the end now and I'm running out of time. But the coping mechanism that I use a lot is repression, meaning I try not to think about painful memories and things that make me hurt. So, which very briefly I'll show you on the mask. So you can see here that the person has their eyes closed. They're not looking, but this mask, their eyes are open. And this mask, their eyes are open. But the mask with the coping mechanism, their eyes are closed. So that was how I wanted to demonstrate that I repress my negative feelings. I pretend like they don't exist. I don't want to think about them. Which is probably not good, but I have addressed that in my reflective analysis. So personality type is addressed, Enneagram and coping mechanism is addressed. And then transpersonal journey, which I talked about, was being in the snow and skiing. The leadership philosophy, which is a democratic style. And that all ties back to helping me becoming a better person, a better leader, worker, and colleague, which is what this course is all about. And I think the course has done a great job of educating me and helping me learn about what makes me a better person. And this is the references page, which you will see when I submit.